Hi, I'm John Cleveland, and this is Cut the Crap. Dave Batista, known as the WWE Wrestling Champion, who went on to battle otherworldly forces as Drax the Destroyer, one-fifth of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel's cinematic overlord for 2014, and who just got recruited to play James Bond henchman Mr. Jinx in Spectre, the latest in the Super Spy franchise, may be adding Perfect Immortal Warrior to his roster of characters in the Summit reboot of 1986's Highlander, playing the Kurgan. The reboot, which is being helmed by first-time director Cedric Nicholas-Troyan, known for the visual effects of Snow White and the Huntsman, The Ring, and 1 Hour Photo, as well as being the assistant or second unit director for Snow White and the Huntsman and Maleficent, not to mention directing the Snow White spin-off The Huntsman, will bring the story of Connor MacLeod back to the big screen. Cut the crap. Highlander is a classic from 1986, a sci-fi action-adventure classic about a clan of immortals vying for the prize by eliminating all other immortals in the universe through a ceremony called The Gathering. That used to be a big deal back in the day. Since then, it spawned 6 sequels, 3 of which were so horrible that they were either canned by the fans of the franchise itself, namely Highlander 2, The Quickening, or went direct to video. We're talking a couple of them that went direct to video, like The Source and The Raven. Come on. Not to mention the syndicated Highlander the series and the short-lived USA Network series Highlander the Raven, and numerous publications, including graphic novels. The idea of bringing back the story of Connor MacLeod and his mentor Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez, played by Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery respectively, had an end. Okay? At the finale, he gets the prize. A scene which many of you who have seen the original 1986 cult classic, you can actually see the wire cable that's holding him up. It's bad editing. But why make another Highlander? It's played out, and it's been over since 2007's attempt. I mean, really, when you think about it, there's no point in redoing a Highlander at all. Christopher Lambert did a great job at playing Connor MacLeod, even though he has no real ties to Scotland. And one of the first people that they tapped to try to play Connor MacLeod was Gerard Butler. Let's face it, he's not exactly a spring chicken anymore. And the idea of bringing him in as Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez is damn near laughable, really. And whoever they get to play him, which they've even thrown around the idea of bringing in Ryan Reynolds. Nothing against Ryan Reynolds, I'm probably one of the only people out there who still thinks he's, somewhat funny, Serious? Not at all. But through R.I.P.D. and the Green Lantern, he does have a few laughable moments, and I'm looking forward to the Deadpool movie, just for a good laugh, no real story. But if they wanted to keep the franchise alive, they needed to have a good enough basis. And with Highlander 1, he got the prize. There's nothing else to it. They wanted to make a game back in 2010 to try to keep it fresh and new, but that got scrapped in secret, swept under a rug. And it was announced in 2010 or 2012 when people were asked about it. So be done with the franchise. It's done, it's wore out, and I don't even think Batista can resurrect a destroyed concept like the Highlander. So when it comes down to the franchise of the Highlander, cut the crap.